Welcome to the 2025 SYC Nevada. Presented by Storm Bowling, brought to you by Coolwick, official apparel merchandiser of the Storm Youth Championships, by PBA Junior, the PBA Youth Club for bowlers under the age of 18, and by Kegel, built for bowling. By Turbo 2-in-1 Grips, 3G Footwear, Master Accessories, Ballard's Bowling Academy, by Pinwheel.us, Customer Relationship Management, by T&D Transportation, and by Quality Respite and Home Care. All scoring is provided by Bowl Metrics, official tournament management system of the Storm Youth Championships. This year, all SYC events and tournaments are aligned with charities, Ballard versus the Big C, and Make-A-Wish Utah. Now, live from South Point Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, the 2025 SYC Nevada. Welcome to the 2025 SYC Nevada. Presented by Storm Bowling, brought to you by Coolwick, official apparel merchandiser of the Storm Youth Championships, by PBA Junior, the PBA Youth Club for bowlers under the age of 18, and by Kegel, built for bowling. By Turbo 2-in-1 Grips, 3G Footwear, Master Accessories, Ballard's Bowling Academy, by Pinwheel.us, Customer Relationship Management, by T&D Transportation, and by Quality Respite and Home Care. All scoring is provided by Bowl Metrics, official tournament management system of the Storm Youth Championships. This year, all SYC events and tournaments are aligned with charities, Ballard versus the Big C, and Make-A-Wish Utah. Now, live from South Point Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, the 2025 SYC Nevada. Welcome to the 2025 SYC Nevada. Presented by Storm Bowling, brought to you by Coolwick, official apparel merchandiser of the Storm Youth Championships, by PBA Junior, the PBA Youth Club for bowlers under the age of 18, and by Kegel, built for bowling. By Turbo 2-in-1 Grips, 3G Footwear, Master Accessories, Ballard's Bowling Academy, by Pinwheel.us, Customer Relationship Management, by T&D Transportation, and by Quality Respite and Home Care. All scoring is provided by Bowl Metrics, official tournament management system of the Storm Youth Championships. This year, all SYC events and tournaments are aligned with charities, Ballard versus the Big C, and Make-A-Wish Utah. Now, live from South Point Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, the 2025 SYC Nevada. Welcome to the 2025 SYC Nevada. Presented by Storm Bowling, brought to you by Coolwick, official apparel merchandiser of the Storm Youth Championships, by PBA Junior, the PBA Youth Club for bowlers under the age of 18, and by Kegel, built for bowling. By Turbo 2-in-1 Grips, 3G Footwear, Master Accessories, Ballard's Bowling Academy, by Pinwheel.us, Customer Relationship Management, by T&D Transportation, and by Quality Respite and Home Care. All scoring is provided by Bowl Metrics, official tournament management system of the Storm Youth Championships. This year, all SYC events and tournaments are aligned with charities, Ballard versus the Big C, and Make-A-Wish Utah. Now, live from South Point Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, the 2025 SYC Nevada. Welcome to the 2025 SYC Nevada. Presented by Storm Bowling, brought to you by Coolwick, official apparel merchandiser of the Storm Youth Championships, by PBA Junior, the PBA Youth Club for bowlers under the age of 18, and by Kegel, built for bowling. By Turbo 2-in-1 Grips, 3G Footwear, Master Accessories, Ballard's Bowling Academy, by Pinwheel.us, Customer Relationship Management, by T&D Transportation, and by Quality Respite and Home Care. All scoring is provided by Bowl Metrics, official tournament management system of the Storm Youth Championships. This year, all SYC events and tournaments are aligned with charities, Ballard versus the Big C, and Make-A-Wish Utah. Now, live from South Point Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, the 2025 SYC Nevada. Welcome to the 2025 SYC Nevada. Presented by Storm Bowling. Brought to you by Cool Wick, official apparel merchandiser of the Storm Youth Championships. By PBA Junior, the PBA Youth Club for bowlers under the age of 18. And by Kegel, built for bowling. By Turbo 2-in-1 Grips, 3G Footwear, Master Accessories, Ballard's Bowling Academy. By Pinwheel.us, Customer Relationship Management. By T&D Transportation. And by Quality Respite and Home Care. All scoring is provided by Bowlmetrics, official tournament management system of the Storm Youth Championships. This year, all SYC events and tournaments are aligned with charities. Ballard versus the Big C and Make-A-Wish, Utah. Now, live from South Point Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, the 2025 SYC Nevada.
Viva
Welcome to the
Las Vegas.
Oh, that was perfect. You brought them in
Viva
to song.
Las Vegas.
Welcome, everyone, to round 2 of the 2025 SYC Nevada event. We're calling it an event. I'm Blair. Gerald will also be commentating this first game.
What's up, chat?
Gee, you are you and Nick are our official SYC Cool Wick crew, right?
Nick and I are the official SYC Cool Wick crew.
And we have some cool jerseys, cool tees. I'll tell you what, I saw those cool Dye-Sub Las Vegas hoodies walking around. Those are
that?
Oh my goodness. People were coming and asking, are they gonna bring those hoodies? And you didn't bring the hoodies.
No, we did not bring the hoodies. That's that's a made to order item. That's a made to order item.
I need to make the order. I need a hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of cool stuff on the Cool Wick site. We also have our new, look how cool our new masking unit looks.
Does it look good? Perfect.
I think it looks great, doesn't it?
Perfect. And now we need a couple more.
Couple more, yeah.
A couple more, and then you can spread them out throughout the bowl.
Oh, I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree. Maybe we could do different colors.
That would be cool.
That would be, like, one was red and...
For the different events, you could rotate them.
Yeah, that would be neat. All right, we'll work on that. Goodman wants to know if we had a good lunch. We did. Gerald, did you have
I did. I went down to the deli.
Oh, that is the spot.
Yeah, I had to check the numbers.
I understand.
I had to check the sports numbers. No, I went down to the deli, and this is meal 3 at the deli. There's so many things on the menu.
So I wanted to go to the deli, but I was worried that the deli takes a minute because it is like.
It's actually fairly. It's less than 20 minutes.
Okay, that's
yesterday, last night. Well, yesterday we went at lunch. When we got off the plane, we went, and then after practice session yesterday, and we went for dinner because the buffet line was probably a mile long. It felt like.
Well, I heard, and I guess it never occurred to me to warn the families to make some reservations because last night was Valentine's Day. And then the families told me yesterday that every restaurant had at least an hour wait. Some had no reservations.
Yeah.
And so anything that doesn't have one, the cafe, when we were coming down at 6 o'clock, the cafe was back a while too.
Yeah.
So it was hopping at South Point last night.
Huge lines.
Yeah.
And then we made our way to the deli again, and
I love the deli. I'm a big deli fan.
It was Friday. For me, it's Pizza Friday.
Pizza Friday.
I only eat pizza on Fridays. As I got older, I can only eat pizza on Fridays.
Oh, that's a sad rule.
But
was the pizza good?
The pizza was delicious. I got an 18-inch pie. Shared it. Nick got his famous hot wings. He loves his wings. And then Tyler got a club sandwich that looked like it was a spread for 3 people. Yes. It was nice, and he crushed the whole entire thing. And this is his second time ordering that club sandwich in the same day. Yeah, he loved it. He was like, "This is amazing."
So my favorite thing at the deli and then we'll talk about the bowlers. My favorite thing in the deli is in the morning. There is a salt bagel
Yes.
with bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yes.
A little cheddar.
Mmm.
Telling you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
Now, when
ma'am.
I checked the
You
hours.
see all the desserts?
No, yeah, no. Yes, I did. Yeah.
They had a whole
like cake
case thing of all the different cheesecakes and the tiramisu. Was it the tiramisu and what's going on? Strawberry
walk that way.
cheesecakes.
Might be a. You know, this building has some dead zones. I was just sharing with Ken that the big piping above us might be a dead zone. All right, so right in front of us, we got Brian Peterson, Caden White, Tyler Williams, Luke Sutherland, Riley Forloin, and Aiden Snyder. G, right next to you, we got the lane patterns. Oh, yep. What is the length of the medium pattern?
Today, for the medium, it's going to be 41 feet. Volume of 25.5 mils. Ratio 3.2 to 1.
How do you feel about that?
The score should be a lot higher than the short pattern.
Okay.
That's what I feel. I mean, I felt the short pattern was going to be very high scores, and it really did not.
It was not.
No.
Only the U18 boys really figured it out. Well, and Anna Antony. Anna figured it out.
Yeah.
Did you hear what she bowled?
Was that the one with the 12-bagger?
She did bowl a 12-bagger, yes. But let's...
What was her total scores?
Let's take a looky here on Bowlmetrics. Shout out to our friends at Bowlmetrics. So Anna is in the U15 girls division. She bowled games of 207, 238, 300, 202, 215.
Nothing under 200.
That's plus 162, and that is the highest score in the building this morning.
Plus 162. Second place is minus 59.
Yeah, she wrecked them. U18 boys, plus 141. Yep. Caden White, who we are actually watching, he was the gold medalist. 200, 245, 239, 247, 210. It's a gold medal for Caden. Hayden Watts just missed by 1 pin. He had a 266 game in there. Ryder Hudson had a 288.
Yeah. Ernesto had a 65, 265. Tyler Williams with a 279.
Yeah.
And some big scores right there in between those scores, but majority of them almost shot 200s across the board, and the games under 200 was 190. So it was very close to 160 to plus. I was thinking it was going to be 200 plus 200 for the first block, but it was just carry, ball speed, and getting the urethane ball to work. A lot of guys were using the urethanes.
A lot, and we made the comment that really the bowlers that were figuring out how to make their urethane work, they were having success.
Yeah, making sure they get it to keep the ball speed down and get it to reading them the mids. A lot of them want to throw it real hard and try to see shape down lane with a urethane ball when there shouldn't be no shape down lane.
No. So. Tyler Williams just got robbed on that spare.
Yeah, you see that?
I did. That was just unfortunate.
But I expect the medium pattern to kind of play similar areas. Get some bowling ball to not go sideways down lane. So
that'd be nice, right?
Yeah. But we're gonna see.
Luke Sutherland here. He's from Rockland, California. He bowls at AMF Rockland. 17 years old. He bowled well at the Junior Gold Survivor Tournament last year. That's something he's really proud of. And he owns a 1930 Ford A as a daily driver that he works on with his dad and grandpa.
Ooh, a classic.
Yeah, we were just
1930.
Classic cars. The last time we were together.
Yes.
At the Beat the Champs.
Yes.
He wants to say hi to Grandma and Grandpa and friends. Ford A. What's the Ford A? I'm gonna have to Google it. Let me Google this. 1930 Ford.
It's like one of the.
Oh, look at that. Folks,
Yeah.
if you're at home, go ahead and Google that model.
Yeah, it kind of looks like
Ford
a T
A.
model type
Yeah, exactly.
vehicle.
That's pretty cool.
I'm green to that kind of stuff, but that year, that's
a good year.
yeah. Well, I will not know. I'm very green to when it comes to vehicles of that type of sort, but I know Cliff he's a car guy, so he definitely would be.
He knows.
Yeah, he'll definitely know and be all ecstatic about that kind of car. That's pretty cool to drive something like that old, and fixing it up and as your daily car.
That's way cool, right?
Yeah, you don't get no better than that.
Yeah, you gotta live in California to do that.
Yeah, drive the coast with the water on the side. Yeah, the Vin Diesel stuff. That's pretty cool.
That's way cool. Riley here, who's wearing one of the Las Vegas designs, the salmon colored one.
Yes, ma'am.
He is from Napa, California. Bowls at Napa Bowl, 15 years old. This is his first SYC.
Good for him.
He won his very first bowling tournament with his dad, and he likes to read manga and watch anime.
Okay, he's in the anime.
Yeah, there you go.
My type of guy. That's me.
Oh, yeah?
Right there, yeah. Yeah, I
My
like
boyfriend
anime.
likes anime, and I try to watch it, and I struggle with it.
Yeah?
I try.
You just got to find it's
the
all,
right one,
it's all different types of anime. So, you just got to find the right one. I recommend Netflix.
That's the one that he watches a lot on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he wants to say hi to his ball driller, DJ Mertz from the Drill Factory. Hey, DJ. DJ Mertz is cool. All right. Let's see what our Chad is sleeping. Hey, Chad, wake up. So we got Brian Peterson too.
There we go. We got a nice little pickup right there from Riley. All right.
Did you hold down the fort?
I was watching more than anything.
Okay. Wait, I have a question. What was the top-selling Vegas jersey design? There's like a few floating around.
It's a few. The top selling one is actually the all black one.
With the neon?
With the neon lights and stuff, yes.
I saw a lot of those this morning, yeah.
I'm going to wear mine tomorrow.
That one is cool.
I was going to wear it today, and I know it was Valentine's weekend, so I had to pull out the baby. Had to pull out
let me turn the camera on. I have a camera. You guys all can see him.
I had to pull out the
baby pink right here. Look at that.
The black label.
I love it.
The pink and teal.
It's solid. So the black one was the winner, which you can see.
Yeah, you can see them in like every other pair.
Yeah.
Every other pair, you see a black the Black Vegas jersey. Yeah, look at that. Black Vegas jersey, Black Vegas jersey, Black Vegas.
There were like 3 on one pair this morning.
Yeah,
so,
right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 4 or 5 right there.
I was like, they're all a team. Yeah, that was a winner.
That jersey's awesome. I'm gonna wear that tomorrow.
The salmon one's cool though. It's kind of like retro-y a little bit.
Like, yeah, and that was the goal. I'm just trying to give a little retro theme to it.
Kids love retro.
Got the Vegas sign in the bottom. There we go. Riley with a nice shot right there. Aiden was on a 3-bagger. He had a spare and 3 and got a 9 spare. So hopefully he'll turn it back up here.
Emerson Hatfield here on 48. See what he can do.
Oh, roll him. I like it.
That was great.
I think he likes it too.
Yeah. But you did not see him arguing.
So, you've been to Vegas a lot?
Yes. Yeah.
We both have been to Vegas a lot.
Yes.
It's a lot of bowling lanes.
A lot of bowling lanes, yeah.
In this city.
Do you remember your first time that you ever came to Vegas?
Yes. Yes, Junior World Team Challenge.
Nice.
Yeah, that was many years ago, and I was bowling with my teammate. One of my teammates is actually in the building because his daughter and son bowls.
Oh, that's fun.
In this tournament, Aaron Murray.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Me and him bowled Junior World Team Challenge many years together.
That's cool.
And grew up in the same area too, as well. A couple states. He was in Tennessee. I was in North Carolina, but we bowled at the same youth tournaments. But yeah, that was my first Vegas trip. I was young. The rules were very strict when it came to youth in the casino.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Oh yeah, it was. You couldn't stand.
Yeah.
You couldn't stop.
Yeah, I think it's the same for these kids, right? Like,
I'm pretty sure, but the kids look a lot older.
They do.
So it takes like an extra few minutes before they notice, hey, you kind of look a little young.
Yeah, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah, I remember. So my first trip to Vegas was Junior Gold when it was here in 2011.
Oh wow, yeah.
Right? Was that it? I think it was 2011.
Yeah, I was done.
Yeah. Well, that was my last Junior Gold.
That was your last?
It was, and I was 20 in Las Vegas.
Okay, yeah, my last Junior Gold was Florida. Okay. Florida was my last one. I think.
Yeah, because you could go to, you were youth till you were 21.
Yeah.
But now they dropped it to 18. That was a really funny conversation. They just wanted me to make an announcement, and we don't make announcements. So he looked at me and he goes, "Why would they tell me to make you make an announcement?" And I go, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, but I do remember coming to the South Point because that Junior Gold.
Okay.
South Point was one of the places that hosted Junior Gold that year, and exactly as you just said, because we parked. I can't remember. We must have stayed at South Point. I think we stayed at South Point, and we would park out in the parking lot, but we would be going to all the different casinos to bowl. And I remember vividly walking through the casino floor with bowling bags, and they were yelling at us like, "Keep moving, keep it moving, like don't stop."
Yeah. Yeah, they were very strict about that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, very strict. Yeah.
They're nicer kids. I'll tell you that Vegas is nicer to you when you turn 21.
Oh yeah.
They like
come on
you more.
over. Come on over. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
they invite you over much more happily.
Yeah, and I remember the Sunset Casino being built, and that's where we bowled at, and the Sam's Town, and New Orleans. I remember bowling to all those places, and then got a little older, and then college, and then our tier 1 tournaments were out here for Christmas.
Yeah.
So we used to come out here and and bowl. Trying to think of the places. Texas Station. I think they tear that casino down. I think Texas
I
Station
think
is
they
down
did.
now.
I think that was a COVID casualty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We bowled at Texas Station and the Sam's Town
Yeah.
for college bowling for many years, and then college is out here now.
I know.
They bowl at the South Point now.
It's amazing. It's these kids, get used to coming and bowling at South Point because there are a lot of tournaments out here.
And this place is so nice. There's 2 bowling centers in this building.
Oh,
I know this is the
yeah.
stadium, but there's 2 bowling centers in this casino.
It's beautiful. I really do love this property, and I sound like I'm a salesperson for South Point, but it's,
Hopefully they give you some bonuses on your
know, right?
slot machine card.
They have not.
Your
but
membership card.
It's fine. No, it's just like it's one of my when I hear that I'm going to work an event and it's at South Point, I'm like, cool, because the rooms are really nice. They've been renovated, and then this weekend I'm actually staying in a room that they're renovating the bathrooms in. So they're getting new bathrooms, and then the restaurants here. Like, you really never need to leave South Point once you get here. You're like, cool, I'm here.
Right.
I'm gonna hang out, and then
Everything's here.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
fantastic. Goodman says, I think you guys are too young to remember Showboat. I am too young to remember Showboat, unfortunately, because my parents...
I remember Showboat.
They weren't bowlers. But I didn't know until last week that there were almost 100 bowling lanes in that facility. It was like 96 lanes or something.
Yeah.
I just found that out. I'm like, man, we needed that. We need that for the SYC and some of the other events. South Point, if you're listening, you can expand. We'll fill you up, I promise.
Oh, yeah. You had the high rollers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you had the high rollers. High rollers ended like 2002, 2004, 2000. Well, it's turned over into, like, I know Jamie has the TAT tournament, but high rollers ended earlier in 2000, but it started like in the 80s.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good memories.
Made over, I think it made over like $100 million in that tournament.
Brad Edelman was writing a book for a while. I think he wrote it, and it's available. You can read
For the high roller stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm not sure if it's like fully published, but I know he's writing it.
Yeah. That was the staple, the tournament outside of PBA. Like,
Yeah.
if you won the high rollers,
It was it. Yeah,
it's
that
like
was the one.
200K.
A lot of pros won that back in the day. Yeah.
It's only been, I think it was 2 pros that won after they had their PBA titles, but before they won their PBA titles, I think it's only like 5 or 6 bowlers. I know David Ozil won after he won his PBA title, but I know Belmo won before.
He was a kid.
Yeah, that was young Belmo when he won.
Yeah, he just was starting to come over to the States.
Yeah.
Hey, you know who's in the chat? Cliff.
Who's in the chat? My man Cliff. What's up, Cliff?
Did you hear us talking about Luke's car? His Model A?
1930A. Ford A.
Mr. Luke stepping up on lane 50. He's got one.
A daily driver. Him and his grandpa and dad works on.
So cool.
1930 Ford A. That's awesome.
Goody says he thinks it's over 100 lanes. I think you're right. I mean,
it was something along those lines. It was 72 and 1 and
yeah, sad.
Place is awesome.
You know,
I was young. I was very young when
it closed or when
yeah,
it shut
because
down.
we used to come out and my uncle used to bowl that tournament. It's like $1,000 entry.
It's awesome.
Beat your opponent.
So Caden White, who won the gold medal, he just bowled on 49. He's from Lee's Summit, Missouri. He was named the Missouri Male Youth Bowler of the Year.
Oh wow.
And he also used to be in the top 1% of players on a video game called Rocket League when he was 12 years old.
Oh.
Then he just ended up quitting the game because his parents didn't like how much time he was spent playing.
Oh, imagine if he stayed.
Oh man.
Imagine if he stayed playing.
Yeah, he wanted to say hi to his girlfriend watching back in Kansas City. So, hello, girlfriend. Caden says he is sorry that he missed Valentine's Day. Now I'm ad-libbing, but Caden says that it was really important he came to bowl because he won a gold medal. So he'll make it up to me.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. Like imagine being the highest, one of the top percentile of Rocket League bowling.
That's pretty cool.
One of Cliff's kids, one of his oldest boys. I think both of them played, but I know his oldest boy, Clayton.
Yeah.
He played the Rocket League stuff.
Oh really?
He tried to get me in it, and I played a little, but those kids were good.
Yeah.
They're very good, and I played with him one time, and it bumped me up into his rankings of guys I had to play with.
And it was.
And I was done after that.
You're
I was
like, I'm out.
I'm out. I'm gonna go to Tetris. I need to go to some.
What's the Pong or what?
Yeah, some Atari.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I need something a little slower. 2 buttons.
That's funny.
2 buttons, a directional pad. That's it. Their cars were the Rocket League stuff that's some big time stuff.
Oh,
These kids are talented.
So talented.
Scores are actually not that high.
I know. Maybe it'll come together. Maybe the pattern will blend out a little bit, but I don't know. Maybe this bowling center is just. Do you know they're lined up in the hallway? New panels are going in this bowling center starting next week.
Really?
Yep. The all new lanes are.
That's the
going
ones that stacked up across from me in the booth.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah, so
I've seen those panels.
There's these, and these panels are only 11 years old. So pretty cool that they're replacing them already. Got Spiros Shank in the chat. Hello.
Hello, Spirit Shane.
We miss you, Spiros, at the SYC.
Anyone famous bowling now? It is.
Joss Weems, he's famous.
How many bowlers?
180.
We have 180 famous bowlers
I was
currently
just gonna
bowling
say,
right
like,
now.
they're all
60
famous.
lanes.
I mean, we
60
have 1% of top video gamer, Caden. That's pretty.
That's pretty.
famous.
That's pretty famous right there.
Brian Peterson. I had a bio pulled up for him too. Let me see it. Brian is from Copperfield Bowl. The famous Donna Connors pro shop is in. Carol Norman and Donna run that pro shop down there. 15 years old. He loves all the friendships that he's made through bowling. Oh, he helps with fostering dogs for a bully breed rescue.
My type of guy.
Brian,
I gotta go shake his hand.
Agreed.
I have to go shake his hand.
Fostering dogs, fostering any animal.
And then I'm gonna have to have him make a different jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Pittsburgh Steelers is not.
Yeah. We need a fostering dog jersey.
We don't have to talk to him about the
Get
Pittsburgh
some paw
Steelers.
prints or something.
Get some doggy paw prints. Some bullies.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He wants to say hi to his dad, brother James, and sister Kaylee. I think fostering animals is the best thing you can do. I have a friend back home that fosters animals.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's had a few foster fails.
Oh, no.
Well, the fail is that she adopts them, so it's
Right.
good, yeah. But other than that, she actually has fostered a lot of them. She fosters, she works with, she does mostly herding dogs.
Okay.
And she actually had a blind, herding dog. I forget what the breed was, and she was the best hiker.
Like a collie or something.
Something like that. Yeah. She was the absolute best hiker. She was our best hiking dog. She would stay with the pack, keep the pack in line. If you were at the back of the pack, she would pop your heel. Are you still there?
Okay.
Make sure that she kept track of everyone. So.
Heck yeah. Derek, he's our he's one of our operational managers for at Colwick, and his father fosters dogs.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, they're big into that too. So that was new to me. mean, I heard about it, but actually meeting somebody that
Yeah.
does it, that's pretty cool.
It's very cool.
Yeah. We
Right.
love dogs. So.
We are such dog people. I have like 5 dog stickers on my water bottle, literally. Brian, 199, he finishes up with.
Yeah.
Caden White, 214, continuing his 200s from the morning. Luke, 203. Aiden got to 195. I'm sure he wanted that spare there. But you're right, Colton Bennett, 203. There's not a lot of high scores on this side.
Mm-mm.
Now, here's how it works, folks, if you weren't watching this morning. We're going to take a short break, let the bowlers change pairs. Everyone's going to funnel through the bowling center, so we keep a stationary camera, and you'll get to watch the different bowlers.
Yeah.
I believe that Daria Payuk and Giorgio Clinez will be in the booth next game doing some commentary on some bowling. So, G, you'll
Till
be back
next time.
tomorrow.
Yep.
Tomorrow morning?
I'll be here tomorrow.
Okay, we'll pop you in.
Starbucks.
Yeah, amen. All right, folks, we will be right back.
All right, guys. See you, chat.
Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Blur. um, Blur is not with us. Blur left us alone here, and I'm Daria, and I'm here with Gio.
Yeah, we're here unsupervised.
Yeah, actually, we are not really sure what to do. There's a lot of buttons for the stream, but we hope that the sound and everything is good. We are watching right now the lanes. I think you guys can see the lanes from 47 through 52. Okay, it's game 2 on the medium pattern. Gio, I'm gonna show you the pattern because I don't think you saw the sheet. It's a 41 feet medium pattern.
Okay.
Would you go through it and say what you see?
Yeah, well, I see here is 41 feet. It's 25 mils, 25 and a half mils. 33.2 to 1 in the ratio.
Is that what would you rate it? Like how difficult?
Challenge, but on the playable.
Playable side.
Yeah, it's not super tough, but it's not.
So what's a
easy
house
either.
shot? What's the ratio for
I believe
most
it's like 12 to 1, 10 to 1 start being a
house shot?
Yeah.
So 3 to 1 is actually on the more difficult side.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So in front of us on lane 49 and 50, we have Michael, Maximus, Logan, Will, Alex, and Jason. Sorry right away if my pronunciation of some names or last name is not going to be correct, but I promise I try my best. On the right lanes 51 and 52, we have Jeremy, Jacob, Scott, yeah, Nathan, Rocco, and Jaden. And the lanes 47 and 48, we have Kala, Emily, Gavin, Gavin, and very difficult names for me to say. Ryder. Would you say Ryder? Would that be the way you would say it?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Ryder.
Yeah.
He just made a split. The
Oh.
6, 7, 10.
I think he was one of our medalists for the short pattern. Oh, Jeremy right now throwing it very close to the gather, and I think it was urethane. Did you see that shot, Chama?
I did. I don't think there was urethane. It seemed like the ball went quite far down the lane before it turned.
It was black though, right?
It was a black ball,
Yeah. We saw him throwing a phase 2 game 1. He was in a little bit of a struggle playing the pattern a little bit too far left, not getting much push down lane because of the drop brush being at 30 feet. Seems like players a little bit farther right with their break points comparing to a regular 41 foot pattern that you would think.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
Yeah, the drop brush one is so short. It forces the break point to be a bit farther right. Usually the pattern is not going to give you that much push inside. So, and they're playing it well.
Yeah, and I think it's very misleading, right? Because like, let's say you ball on 40, 41 feet, and then you get lined up and your ball starts hooking, your first instinct is gonna be to go left, right?
And then you get less push.
And then you get less push, and then it gets more and more difficult.
And probably if you open angles, it's not going to really hook much either. So I think the playing farther right is the right idea.
Gia and I are able to see some of your comments on the Facebook page as well as on YouTube. So if you have any questions, you can always let us know and we'll try to answer.
Crazy how the sport has evolved so much, right?
Yeah, I was thinking about that when I was watching this morning.
So many two-handers, and so cool to see.
Yeah, I think just the feel that players have for the lanes and what they can do to the bowling ball is so much different than, when we were bowling youth events. I feel like if someone wants to tell me, try to throw it slower or try to get a bit more higher axis, I'll be like, are you out of your mind? How do I do that, I think that the knowledge also had changed a lot.
access your knowledge.
Yeah, that's true. We just saw Nathan getting a strike. Will got 3.
So +4, he shot 2 of 4 first game, has started with a 3-bagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Jason is going for a baby split and he's got it. It's actually one of the more difficult makeables for me. I think Gio, you don't like baby split too much, do you?
No.
It's annoying. On the left lane we have Alex Crowley. Actually, we know Alex quite well because he bowls with us on Northwest Bowling Tour.
Yeah.
We get to see him sometimes and saw him evolve into the player that he's today, and it's very impressive to watch his progress. He did miss a bit right on that shot. It was quick off his hand to the right, and I think 9 is a very good outcome. We have Michael over here as well, named 50. He's trying and he's got it. It's a 3rd strike in a row, and he's trying to make up for lower first game. We saw on the first squad our bronze medalist on U15 bowled a 150 first game to later follow 276. So anything is possible with bowling. I think the scores are going to be coming from game 1. Once Blair gives us a sign, we'll have a look. We'll see what's the scoring pace like. I was told that usually the short pattern sees the lowest scores, a medium a bit higher scores, and long pattern seems to be the most high scoring pattern. And
is it?
Yeah, that's what Blair was saying. There is a person that was doing the statistics for all the rounds through SYCs. And SYCs always have at least three patterns, and it's always short, medium, and long. So it's easy to keep the statistics of the points, and short seems to be the lowest. I believe it was 175 for the whole playing field on short, while it was 183 for the whole playing field for long pattern.
Oh, wow.
So it's quite a difference, I would say, now.
Definitely. What do you think is that?
Oh, Will threw a very good shot. Did you see that?
Yeah, 7-pin.
Yeah. Why? Did you ask me why? Well,
yeah.
I think it's because of the breakpoint,
Being closer to the hairpin?
No, I think, yeah. But what I think is that on the house shots, like, usually your breakpoint is like, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? Somewhere there. You're not really going to have a house shot where your breakpoint is at 4, 5.
Yeah.
So I think the way you perceive the lane is being created by how you bowl most of the time, right? So your most comfortable zone is going to be somewhere where you tend to see your breakpoint more often. So anything right of it has to be trained, and you have to train your eye to be comfortable to play there. And once you do, you can really, really bowl very high, because those who are very good on short patterns, they're really good on short patterns. So I think short patterns are very playable, but because of the way you perceive the lane and because of the fact that you don't really get a chance to bowl very often on the shorter patterns, I think that's why the scores are lower.
True.
What's your favorite? Are you like long patterns too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like short patterns also, though. I feel like I struggle the most on medium.
On medium?
Yeah, because medium, there are like so many different ways to attack the pattern itself, that you can play them straighter, you can play them left to right, and there's no one answer. Like long patterns is most of the times it's one type of shape. Short patterns also.
And also medium, I feel like you can bowl with urethane and reactive, and depends of what players choose to do. Like whoever you follow has such a big impact on your game too. You were not here in the morning, but we were watching in 49 and 50. The lanes got impossible. There was so many washouts on short pattern, so many buckets and 2 pins, and
because of urethane.
Yes, because there was a player that was bowling really, really good with urethane. It was not just him, but there was like a few more. But the one that I was watching, he was really good at repeating the shots, and he threw urethane straight up 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 6. He pushed so much ball down lane that people that were coming here game 4, game 5 already hadn't been really far left, throwing it to the right. The moment they came here, it was
Everything-
gutter.
Yeah.
Like the ball just saw that oil down lane and it just kept skidding. So this pair got really, really difficult towards the end of the day. I don't think we see many urethane right now.
Couple people are throwing urethane, but the majority are throwing reactive balls. And it seems like most people are throwing like rather shinier bowling balls than not, right?
That's true. That's something that we had talked a little bit, and I feel like I don't really know why is that, but I feel like a lot of people are afraid to put surface.
No, but if you think about it also, 25 mils, 25 and a half is not that much volume either. So maybe that's why?
Maybe there was also a lot of shiny balls on short pattern though.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people are not very comfortable with changing surfaces, which I totally get. But usually shiny balls just give you that a lot of skid and a lot of flip down lane. And if you happen to run into carry down from urethane, that flip turns into skid.
Yeah.
Skid. So as much as the shiny balls really help to get the ball down lane, they might be very difficult to control in the back of the lane. They come into play a little bit more towards the end of the block, right, where it's very dry and
Yeah, you need a lot of friction on the lane to, at least the weaker, shinier balls to look good. You need enough friction to help the ball.
Okay, I was not gonna jinx, and I'm not jinxing. I'm a white cloud, no blackout. What do you see, Kobe? On lane 48 and 47, 48. He's going into a 7th straight.
Ooh,
He's
yeah.
about to have, I don't see what Kobe is throwing, but he has a lot of rev, right? And he just flushed it.
Flushed.
I've seen
Front
some of his
7.
shots on
Yeah.
practice, and I was really, really impressed with the power he generates. I'm not sure what ball is that, but it does look like the Attention Star, the second one.
The S2?
The S2, that's how it looks to me. I might be wrong.
I'm not
We're
sure.
quite far from them.
Yeah.
Once our friend, the salesman for the area, can get off the phone, I'm gonna ask him to see what pattern. Do you see the Kobe with front 7? Do you see what ball he's throwing? Absolute power. Okay, we knew that Ken would know. It's an absolute power. This is the bowling ball that Kobe is throwing right now. Gio, tell us a little bit about bowling ball. I don't think you ever introduced yourself really fully, but Gio works at Storm at R&D. He helps to test and build new bowling balls. And what else do you do? If you were
Quality
to give
control.
us and quality control,
Yeah.
I don't think you should say it out loud. What if someone had a chip bowling ball? But yeah. This is what Jenna. So what can you tell us about Absolute Power as a bowling ball? Strong, weak.
It is a strong core,
Mm-hmm.
asymmetric.
Okay.
It is, if I'm not mistaken, is 250 or 54,
Okay.
250 RG or 54 diff. So it's
Okay.
a very strong core, but it has a cleaner cover stock.
Okay, so it pushes through the lane a little bit easier without
Yes.
grabbing it.
And it's a solid cover stock.
It's a solid cover
Yes.
stock. Okay.
Very underrated ball. I really like that one.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people had just missed on it. I'm not sure which ball had put that one in the shadow, but there was another ball that was released
Yes.
really
And
close to the time that
usu- usually when people throw asyms,
Uh-huh.
asymmetric balls, they are looking for strong bowling balls.
Yeah, that's true.
And this one was not on the stronger side. This one was in the cleaner side. But people tend to migrate more to Ion Max or
Mm-hmm.
the gems.
Okay, let's have a look into Kyla. Kyla she's pacing 279 if she gets like 4 more strikes. 5 would be 279.
So
But
double,
let's
9 pair,
hope.
4 bagger.
yeah, let's hope for 4 more strikes.
Kobe just stole 9.
Oh, I didn't
No.
see it.
Is that stone 9 or 6 pin?
Yeah. Oh, it's a 6 pin.
It's a 6 pin. Oh, sorry.
Oh, and so the Kyla. I think Kyla's stone 9 and Kobe's stone 6 pin. That's oh, that stinks.
Painful.
Painful. Nevertheless, very good games though. Very good run. Okay, let's see on the right lane, lane 52, we have Jaden. He just struck. He has double, spare, strike, spare, strike. We watched his pair on game 1. He did struggle a little bit because, in my opinion, his balls were just a little bit too shiny. He was throwing Iron Max that, and he still is, Iron Max that is really shiny, so he had a little bit over under. I feel like maybe now the pattern stretched a little bit, it's not as sharp anymore, and his ball reaction is a little bit more controllable and predictable, and we can see that on his score. Jeremy got third one in a row. What is Alex throwing? Can you tell? Lane 49, Alex Crowley.
I haven't seen any.
Something dark.
That
Maybe
looks like
that's
a physics blackout.
That was a really good shot. Physics blackout?
I think so. Seems like it's starting to hook early if you stay too far right, so you can see people started migrating a little farther left. They're more around the second and third arrow.
Yeah. It's very interesting to see though, pair to pair and how they change.
Oh, with that much rev rate,
Mm-hmm.
the transition has to be happening so quick.
Yeah, they both 5 games, 6 people a pair. It's gonna be quick. Okay, so I asked ChatGPT a few questions. Are you ready? As we are watching bowling. Okay, let's have Gio answer a few questions. Okay, are you ready?
I'm not sure. Bring it on.
If you could rename the 7-10 split, what would you call it? 0, right? Blank.
I have no idea.
One thing about Gio, he's not a very creative person.
Oh no.
Yeah, guys.
You tell me. What's
I
yours?
think I've heard it. It's not something that I came up with myself, but some people would call it grandma's teeth. Have you heard that before?
Nah, never know.
Really? Because it's like, I don't know. Maybe that's something that I've heard back home, but that's definitely not something I came up with. I heard it. Have you ever picked up a 7-10? On like
No.
legally, let's say, like your ball didn't bounce through the gutter and stuff like that?
No.
Really?
Well, I don't think there's a legal way how to do it. The pin has to bounce
No,
somehow.
I'm saying like sometimes the ball can come off the gutter and make a 10.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I have never. One time I left a big 4 and I shot it and I took the 7-10 out. But I
It's
wouldn't.
not the same.
I wouldn't count that as I'm making the 7-10.
It's not the same, but if you were to make a big 4.
I have made a big 4 3 times.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
think that's more difficult than 7-10.
Not to me.
Oh.
Odds?
Oh.
Odds? No, doesn't say it.
Gio can throw it really fast now for his spare shots.
Just a spare shot.
Spare shot. That's funny. Okay, we got a very nice shot from Maximus. Hopefully he can bounce back from the previous open frame display. Logan has pacing a really good game. Is it at 260 pace on lanes 49.50? Can you see?
49.50. Yeah, 9 spare, 3 bagger, 9 spare double. Yeah, that's pacing 269 if he strikes out.
That's really cool. Especially having a first game being 185.
Flush from Alex.
Really good. Really good shot. You can tell he's firing that ball.
And Ryder just made the washout. Do you see it? He
No.
went lefty back up.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen
nailed
it. I
it.
missed it. I was watching Alex throw it. We also got a strike from Jeremy, which is a 4th one in a row. Jeremy Muscat moved at least 15 boards right with his feet comparing to game one, and you can tell it's paying off. Kyla just missed his blade in the 10th, and from a game that could have been 270, we turned into 226.
Ooh. Kobe
It's-
with a double on the 10th.
Yeah, it's just so painful because she missed a strike 3 times, which one of the times was a stone 9. So technically she threw only 2 shots that did not strike, and she got 220.
Bowling.
This bowling, yeah.
It'd be nice.
Alright, I think Kobe is on his way to strike out. A very good game. 260.
268.
268 with a strike here. The ball got to 7 down lane.
Yeah, he's
Very good
probably
shot.
around 16 of the arrows, 17 of the arrows look like, and throwing it to 7-8.
We got strike number 5 from Jeremy. Mambo number 5. You know that song? Or is that Polish?
I've never heard of it.
Oh, Alex got another one. Fighter.
Messenger. You just tripped the 710.
Emily, she got double, and now she got 7. If she makes it, it's gonna be a 2-0 game. We are seeing some high scores right now. We'll see if the momentum is gonna keep on going on the short pattern. Game number 3 was very tricky. That's where we saw the scores dropping a little bit to
On the short?
yes,
Okay.
and then they recovered in game 4 and game 5. So I think it's
Wow.
just that transition.
Right now, it seems that people are seeing the transition well. There are a lot of people starting to strike.
I have a question for you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So if Storm designed a bowling ball based on your personality, what would it be called?
Nameless.
Why nameless?
No, because I have no idea what to say. Let's say a bowling ball with my personality.
Like, yeah, if it was, I guess, named after.
Huh?
If it was like named after your personality.
Give me 1 second to think about it, and why don't you give me your answer?
I don't have one. Maybe mix. Because I have mixed emotions. I don't know. Okay, so on the lanes, 47-48, we have scores of 226 for Kyla, who did not strike just 3 times in this game. We have 244 from Gavin, who did not strike in this game twice, and actually second shot in the 10th, so 3 times. I think it's gonna be a 250 actually, because he's still having 1 shot left. Then we have 268 from Kobe. We have 233 from Gavin. There's 2 Gavins bowling in that pair. I just noticed it. And then we have a score of possibly 170 with a strike here.
A little in.
It does seem though as lanes 47-48 are a higher scoring pair. So let's keep an eye on it and see how other people are gonna be bowling. Very nice shot from Maximus. It was first strike in the 10th, making it 3rd one in a row. big one because he was struggling a little bit at the beginning of the game with 8-1-9 dash, split in a string of strikes, and now he's keeping up the pace. We have Jeremy on lane 51, and is he gonna strike? That's gonna be a second one at 10 if he does, and he did.
Very good shot.
Very good shot.
It was the first one on the 10.
What was the first one?
Yeah.
I have glasses and I sometimes feel like I don't see. Sorry, guys. So if he strikes out, that's gonna put him at 259, and the recovery from the game, very good shot for Alex as well. The recovery from the first game where he bought 173 is very big. Very good shot from Jeremy. Do you know what Jeremy is throwing, the black ball?
I think
Okay, so now I'm spying on Jeremy as he's throwing his last shot. Ken just went down there to see. We were trying to figure out what ball he's throwing. Do we have a 300? Do we have a 300 going somewhere? Let me go check. I hear a lot of applause. I will be right back, leaving you with just Georgia.
Darius walking around. It seems like somebody is going for a 300. So
Yeah, that
What's happening?
that was Christian Melton. It was Christian Melton going for 300. Okay, so he had front 10, and then there was a 8-1 split. Okay, we are back. So yeah, that was a good run. It was 10 strikes in a row, followed with 8-1. Okay, so lane 45, 46. We have scores of 121, 203, 182, 180, 214, 149. Then we have a pair of 47, 48, the higher scoring pair for this game. And it's 226, 198, 247, 268, 233, and 162. In front of us, we have 4950, and we have a score of 157, 192, 237, 237, 227, and 198. Okay, the next pair, 51, 52. We have a 259 from Jeremy, and then we have 130 for Jacob. He must have had a very good first game, and this game just was not great, but hopefully he's gonna recover, changing the pair. We have Scott with 193, Nathan with 203, Rocco with 180, and Jaden with 185. Now some players are moving. I think the move is around 3 to 5 pairs. So
Yeah, they were saying
big jump.
they were saying that they were moving 5 pairs.
5 pairs, yeah. Is everybody going to the right?
It seems like it. Yeah.
Seems like it, right? Okay guys, we're gonna take a very short break, and once the scoreboard is going to turn on with the new players, we'll be right back. Hello!
We are back.
Yeah, game 3, and we have goals. And it's awesome because I was in the booth on short pattern from game 2, and I have not had a chance to see girls ball, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yes. In front of us on lane 4950, we have U18. On lanes 51, 52.
Also
I think it's U15, no 8. Did I say 8?
18.
I think it's U15 maybe. No? That's something I will have to ask Blair.
Blair said, if I'm not mistaken, it was U18.
Okay, so those two pairs are U18.
Yeah.
Okay, we have girls on lane 47, 48, as well as on 44 and 45.
Interesting, right? That the girls are now coming into the lanes after following the guys.
Yeah.
So transition is gonna be a little different.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that they struggle much with it. So far, 2 out of 2, 3 out of 3 shots were in the pocket.
Yeah.
Isabella double. Very nice shot from Avery.
On the women's side, also the increasing amount of bowlers bowling two-hander.
Yeah, I feel like there must be a few. We are just seeing 2 of them.
3. They have the 2 righties and a lefty.
That's true. I'm not sure how many are there in the whole tournament. I know that there's 180 bowlers overall.
Total?
Total.
All divisions.
All divisions, yes.
Wow.
And it did fill out in like 2 minutes from the moment that the registration was open. Insane, right?
Insane.
Insane, yeah.
It's worse than Masters.
Yeah, that's true. Charlie with a 10 pin on lane 48. Lydia on lane 47. She bowled 208. She is +8 after 2.
So let me hear you now. Your pronunciation. You have to name all the ladies that we are watching right now.
Okay, I will do lane 47, 48, and you do 49, 50. Okay, so we have Layla. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but she is on a double right now. She is at 127 under after 2. But that's okay, we still have 3 more games. We have Charlie with -98 with 2 spares starting game number 3. We have Lyndon that is -46 with an open game 3. We have Autumn that is 101 under with 2 spares starting that game. We have Lydia with a spare and a 5. She just left the PBE washout.
And she's going for it.
I think she's gonna make it.
Yeah. Look, another two-hander. Oh, she's gonna make it.
Oh, that just didn't hook just enough. So Lydia with 9 spare 5-3, +8 after the first 2 games. And we have Ginny with -90, with the first shot being a gutter. I did not see it. So if you don't see it, it doesn't happen. But we do have a first open frame for her in this game.
And 49 and 50. So we have Alisa. She has -60 with a 7-2 in the first frame. Riley with -90 with a strike in the first frame. Savannah with -64 and a 9 spare. Anna with a -41 working on
Anna
strike.
bowled the very first 300 game of 2025.
Really?
SYC. Yeah, she bowled at 300 on the short pattern. She had the
No
highest
way.
block among all the divisions, girls or boys.
Wow, that's awesome. Then we have Emma with -21. She started at 7-2. And how do you pronounce Candice?
Candice?
With,
Yeah, Candice, I think.
She went 4 through the middle, 4 and 3.
Whoa, 4. It's good
Yeah.
to start with the 4 rather than having it on the string of strikes, right? It's better to have in the first frame.
I'm not sure if there's a good position to 4
Yeah,
at any
but-
point.
But if you were to choose where you want a 4,
yeah,
which when she did it would be when you would choose in the most ideal scenario. So we're hoping for a very high game for Candice. Maybe an open frame in the first frame is a sign that it's gonna be okay. Emma just struck. Lanes 51 and 52. We have Emily with 90 under. She's clean through the first 3 frames, as well as Natalie, who is 54 under. We have Olivia with 49 under with an open frame. In her second frame, we have Jane with 55 under. That is running into a little bit of a trouble, having 9 spare open. Then we have Bella Castillo with 71 over with an open after a double, and we have Avery with 40 under. That is clean for the first 3 frames. We're watching Olivia on lane 51. Her shot looked good, but it might look in. Yeah, she missed the headpin to the left. It's actually a quite tricky spare. How would you pick up the spare that we can see on 51, which is the 139?
The problem of hooking at it is that it's easy to leave the 9 pin right behind it. So
Yeah.
probably, if I would be lined up, probably try to throw the strike shot, go like lighter pocket in a way. But ideally, shooting it straight, which is not easy
It's
either.
difficult because you have a sleeper, right?
Yep.
So anytime you have a double wood, it's difficult to throw it straight because then you cannot really miss it. I think the best way to do it is to pick it up where you roll the ball over.
Just like that.
Or just like that. To ensure that the ball doesn't keep driving through the pocket to the left and kind of deflects. There's different ways you can do it. You can either take your hand out to make sure that the ball is a bit weaker, it doesn't drive through the pins that strong, or just lower axis, right? Roll it a little bit more.
A little faster also could
A
help.
little faster could help. But overall, the 139 is quite of a tricky split. Oh no, we just
Fair.
saw a split on lane 51 from Jaden. Very unlucky. It's like a 4-7-9.
I saw a post today about which split is more difficult, the 4-9 or the 3-7
Oh.
or the 2-10.
Yeah.
2-10 or 4-9.
I would say 4-9 would be easier.
Yeah?
But
Or
I
you-
feel like more people pick up the 210. I don't know.
Ah, that's a tough one because both of them are tricky, both of them are difficult.
But let's
splits.
say if
oh, she made it. She nailed it.
She did.
You see, for her, probably the 210
Yeah,
is
I
more
think
difficult.
that's what will be her answer. But to be fair, if you had to spare to win title, right? Whoever, big tournament, which one would you rather leave?
Oh, between the 4-9 and the 210?
But in a way, if you 4-9, it means that was a better shot than 210.
Yeah.
So,
But if I have to pick something up, I would rather shoot at the 210.
210?
Personally, yeah.
Mhm.
Not that I'm gonna make it, right? But
Why not?
tough.
Gotta believe it before you make it.
Have you noticed the progress in rev rate of the games on the women's side,
Yeah, definitely.
right?
Yeah, I think the games became a lot more powerful, and for the boys, man, it's always been that way. Revere's always been there. Two-handed bowling wasn't really there before, now it is. But when you look at the power of the bowling ball, bowlers, men especially, could have developed a lot of power many years back. But when it comes on the women's side, I think that we are seeing a massive rising of very powerful balls, and I'm not just talking about the two-handed girls that we can see in general. The one-handed girls,
100, 200, whatever it is, that you can see that the release and the game itself is developing to be a powerful game.
it's phenomenal to see. We were put in a glass ceiling by our coaches many times. I remember when I started bowling, I was always told that women bowl second arrow straight with a glove on. That's what I was in a way told, and I never believed it. And I think that's why I developed a powerful game. And I'm very happy to see girls coming in the bowling center, and you can tell that they want to develop power and get that rev rate, because what they do with their hand shows that they're trying to put rev rate on the ball. You can see a lot of more elbow action. You can
Yeah.
see that there's ways that they're trying to put more rev rate on the ball, and it definitely pays off. It's phenomenal to see.
And the game itself, and like the timing and games as it is, even if they don't have much rev rate right now, it seems like their games are
Yeah,
suited.
100%. You can tell that the game is advancing really
Yep.
fast. Okay, we have Anna with front four. Maybe the second perfect game of the tournament. A bit early to say, and I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah, don't
Front
say anything.
four.
Still 8
Sometimes,
strikes left.
sometimes when I need a big game, I'm like, oh, I have a front one.
The front one.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that one?
I was actually looking at my little girl Taylor Morgan. She just struck, but she's maybe like 4 pairs away from me, so I don't think you guys can see. But she's a little two-hander girl. She's in U12, and she just got a second strike of the game, so it took my attention away. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Very good shot from Lydia. Much needed.
Oh.
That was close.
Yeah, I thought that Natalie got it. I thought she had it.
Yeah. It was really, really close. I think it was a spare ball because I never really hooked right.
Good shot from Savannah. That flush.
Do you see the breakpoint moving any further left than what it was game 1 or game 2?
I believe so. I believe that slowly, the more games that there's progresses, the breakpoint is going to start moving a bit farther left. People
So where do you think the breakpoint is or should be, or
depending on the pair also, right? Who you're following, what they threw, but I think that around 7-8 at the arrows, sorry, 7-8 in the breakpoint should be around the right idea.
So I kind of stayed the same then.
I feel like earlier on Fresh, it was a
like
bit
5,
farther
6,
right. Yeah.
on
The
very
guys that were
fresh.
bowling very well, they were throwing a bit farther right. Breakpoint was around 5, 6. Now it's migrating a little left. Everybody's migrating left.
Yep. Anna? That was a little bit of a left miss, which meant the ball stayed in the oil for a little bit longer. It skid a little bit farther down lane, leaving her with a 2-pin. I promise, Anna, I will never jinx you again. I will not call a 300 too early.
Anna, that was Daria's fault.
Yeah, I can take the blame.
So you're bowling three people a lane, so 6 per pair, and the bowling center is completely packed.
It's packed. Yep. I think there's 1 pair that is left for just in case.
A breakdown pair.
Yes, breakdown pair.
Riley 4-bagger and then 7 spare. Good cover. 1, 2, 4.
Emma for a double. She's got it. Very nice shot from Bella. That makes it 3 in a row right now.
So Bella right now has a double, 6-3, and 3-bagger.
Yes, and she is 71 over, which is, I think, the highest score from the girls that I had seen. I'm not 100%, but she could possibly be the leader
So far.
so far.
I see somebody, well, Kobe on the guy's side. But on the ladies' side, yeah, I think that Bella is leading.
We do have more ladies on the other side that we cannot see, but we'll wait for some score updates soon. Okay, you
What-
ready for some questions?
Sure, bring it on. I'm ready for any question.
You were not ready for the previous one, so.
Oh, they were so tough though.
Okay, so that's gonna be easy, I think. Which pro bowler style do you admire the most, and why is it Dario? Oh, I'm so funny, guys.
Well,
No, who?
for me, that one is easy because I'm from Venezuela.
Oh, I talked about you, and when we were watching the first block, we were
Yeah.
covering, I was talking about how all the Venezuelan players bowl like Amledo. You walk in the
We all
bowling.
grew up watching Amleto, so we all
Yeah.
wanted to be like him. Or be, first he had a powerful game. He still does.
Yeah, he's strong.
62 years old and he still have a powerful game.
But he's extremely fit. Thing about Amleto Monticelli is that he still works out a lot and takes a very, very good care of his body, so that way he can give some more longevity to his bowling, and it works.
Definitely.
So yeah, is it Amleto?
Yeah.
Whose style you admire the most?
Growing up, like nowadays, there are so many great bowlers that I look and you say like, wow, their games is flawless. Right now, it would be Prather.
Chris Prather.
Chris Prather. I feel like his game is like book, like
Like how it's
by
supposed
the
to
book,
be.
how it's supposed to be. It's so effortless, and he's able to do to a bowling ball a lot of things. He's super versatile.
Versatile, like he can do a lot of different things.
So I would say him. You?
Well, I have two bowlers that I've always admired their game, and one because I tell you that often, which is Anthony Simonson. I think he is on his way to become one of the best of all time. I'm saying one because you can never really say, but I really admire Anthony for different things he can do on the lane, and being just not afraid, and seeing things that others can, and I really like his game as well. But probably a person that I would like my game to be similar to would be EJ Tackett. EJ is a person that I really like his game. It's not really how I was taught or trained. His angles are a lot more open. His backswing and it's really strong. He's in a very strong position with his tilt to the right being quite extreme in a good way. I really like it. It's not something that I was being taught before, but definitely something that I like seeing. One of the people that I would say that is a style that will be by the book, like something that is like that's what it is, would be probably Dominic Barrett for me. It's a person that I always really liked how he bowled. And Tommy Johns, like all these goats of all time.
Yeah, right.
Bill O'Neill, also Chris Prather, a lovely style, super good bowler.
Great bowlers, all of them. Did you know about EJ? I don't know if I told you. That in the past 2.5 years, he has made 22, including this one this weekend, he just made 22 top 5 in the past.
Insane.
This is a 22nd top 5 finish.
I have to ask him what he eats.
All right.
Yeah. He is at the moment, I think, the best bowler in the world.
Currently. He's dominating, that's for sure.
Okay, we are in frame 6. Some lanes approaching frame 7, and some lanes approaching frame 4, 5. Lane 45, 46 is quite behind, just having finished 4 frames.
45, yep. They're working on starting the frame 5 right now. On 47, 48, they're starting on the middle of the frame 7, 8.
Okay, so the pair of the lanes that the scores were really high. A previous game, it was 47, 48 or 49, 50?
No, 47, 48.
47, 48. So now the scores are not just as high. Anything can change. But it does look like some transition could hit, because if I just scan through the scores, I do see a lot of circles, which means that there's quite some splits being left all across the right side of the bowling center.
Anna?
Very unlucky for
Yeah, it was
Anna.
a very good shot from Anna. Alisa also very unlucky, stone 8 after a double. Painful.
Yeah, bowling. I really like how all the athletes are just keeping their composure. I haven't seen anyone lose it in any way. I mean, if I was to leave the apron after a double, I can see myself smacking my leg or something. What do you just look?
Do you
Unbalanced.
remember how were you at that age?
What age?
Around 16, 17.
Bowling wise
Yeah.
or temper wise?
Temper wise, while you were bowling, obviously.
I don't think I had much temper. I
No?
wasn't getting angry, no. But my dad was very strict with me. He told me, he kept telling me that anytime he would see me, if I was to kick something, he would definitely withdraw me from the tournament. And I was not allowed to kick anything, smack anything, just misbehaving in a way. So that's something that was never allowed. I think I was just like getting frustrated, like inside me, you know. But I was not
Which
really.
now you are letting it go.
Yeah, I mean, don't guys get me wrong. I don't like kick ball returns or anything, but when I get really, 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 really mad, I smack my leg, and I do that sometimes. And
That's the way that you release your
Yeah.
frustration.
yeah, and then sometimes I have like a palm of my hand on my thigh, and someone asks me like, "Oh, what happened?" It's like, "Oh, I just stone 9." So that's what I do sometimes. Yeah, but very very nice. Lots of respect to all the athletes here because they're very professional.
Very.
The courtesy is great. Nobody is cutting anyone off that I had seen.
No.
No one had kicked anything. No one had thrown anything.
True athletes
Yeah.
from very, very young age. It's very impressive to see.
Very.
Oh,
Had a chance.
I thought so.
Lane 51. Oh, kickoff. 4. How you call it? Greek church or Big 5?
Greek church. You are the only person that I know that calls that play Big Five.
I just don't know that many cool people.
Yeah.
I think it's a 300.
Yeah?
Where? Hold on.
Oh
guys.
yeah, look on first pair, 31 and 32.
The name? Sebastian Walter.
Walter?
Sorry, it's.
Sebastian Vetter, 300 on lane 31 and 32. Second bowler.
Nice.
After this game,
Blair, did you take a video of the 300? Do you have a video of the 300 on lane 31, 32? Not yet? Okay. Sebastian Weller.
Sebastian Vetter.
Second 300 of the day, first 300 on the medium pattern. Unfortunately, he's very far away from us being around in front of lane 50 and him bowling in on lane 31, 32. We missed all the action, and when we hear it, it's already too late because that's when he threw the last strike.
If I remember correctly, that pair is not that easy.
We bowled on that pair, right? For
Yeah.
nationals last year.
Topography wise, that pair is a little tricky.
Yeah. Someone had asked me what I think about the stadium, meaning if I see any differences between the left side of the bowling and the right. And I couldn't answer that because I feel like every time we come here, it's a little bit different. There's not like that one side hooks a lot more than the other. Would you agree, or do you remember?
I remember people talking about it where one side is a little tighter on the lane than the other, but I don't remember off the top of my head right now.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
But in general, yes, there is one side that hooks a little earlier and is tighter down the lane.
Okay, so we're coming close to the last frame. We can see Bella with a very high score. If she strikes out and gets the last 3, She's gonna bowl at 264, game 3, putting her at 135 over. Would that be right? I think so. And then we have Avery with, is it a spare? Close. Oh, that was actually Olivia, I'm so sorry. Avery is gonna be bowling in the right lane. Carry the 9 pin.
Yeah.
Alright, so let me scan through the scores that I can see. From the very far left, on the very first pair of 31 and 32 that I can see.
It's a high pair, high scoring
Yeah,
pair.
can you please tell us the scores?
Yeah, I cannot really read the names from here, so I'm
Yeah,
just
it's
gonna tell you the scores. So it's 244, 226. The last bowler is still in the 10th frame. He's just working on a spare right now. But then you have the other guys have 232, 300, and 227.
That's a very good game for all of them.
Yeah.
Then we have a 202, 167, 180 to 22 that we can see. And the rest of the lanes are still working on the 10th frame. So for now, 300 is the highest game that we can tell. Bella is working probably on the second highest game that we can see right now. With striking out, she gets to 264.
Massive, huh? With 264 will be 107, 730 for 3.
Yeah,
Great start.
very. But we do have Anna right now catching up after 40 under in the first 2.
And she was 4-bagger, 9 spare strike, 9 spare double.
Yeah, if she strikes out, that will put her at 259. Which is gonna be more than enough to recover from the minus and turn it into a plus. In the left lane, lane 50, we have a strike and it's a double. I love that hit. Did you see it?
No,
It was a Brooklyn, but it was a high Brooklyn.
when the 6-pin falls late.
Yeah, did you see that? Yeah, I love it. I love it, love it. That was Emma. I feel like I need to change my glasses. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm reading it wrong. A good shot in 50, but it's not gonna push.
Oh man, I hoped a lot.
Yeah, it started to hook very early on her. If that was your shot, what kind of adjustment would you make? If she's throwing an idol, that's what I can tell because it's a solid color, so it's easy to see from afar. But
Well, it will be. I will ask myself first, was that a good shot, right? If I think that it was a good shot and the ball is hooking too early, I could either move a bit farther left to get some oil so the ball pushes down the lane a bit more, or I could just bowl down to a cleaner bowling ball. It's gonna give me more push.
and seeing the drop brush being at 30 feet right, would you even consider going a bit farther right? Like moving right back again?
It
To
could
give the
be,
ball a little
but
more
it
push?
depends how much friction there is on the lane. If she's moving left, it's probably because she feels that the lane is the bowling ball is forcing her to move. So maybe for her, it will be a better decision just to bowl down.
So that way the ball can skate for a little bit longer
Yeah.
and get to where she wants it to throw it.
Yeah. Sometimes it's tough to. So many different options that you can, different adjustments that you can make.
Yeah. The beauty of bowling.
Victoria is asking here, there's so many 300s today. How many other 300s in SYC history?
I don't know about the history. Blair is going to be here in the next game and she knows all of that. Today it's been 2 300s. I've seen one another run when there was a front 10 and 8 and 1. Putting it in 287 I believe. So there's been just 2 for now. But I think I see more coming. I see a lot of very big string of strikes. I'm expecting to see maybe one more 300 in this block today. Maybe 2. I hope 5. you know. But when it comes to the history of SYCs, I really don't know, and that's the question I'm definitely gonna try. I'm gonna ask Blair, and I think she can answer that. We have Bella on lane 51. She's throwing urethane ball, gets it to 7, high flush.
Wow.
Pacing 250 at the moment. Another strike here is gonna put her at 260. Incredible bowling from Bella for these first 3 games on the medium pattern.
So, Anna's getting ready. What do you think? First, first one in the 10th. This is a big one.
I don't know, there's people in front of me right now. I don't see anything. Okay, if she strikes out, it's 259, right? This one is big then. Oh, she lost it a little bit. Threw the right, ball made it.
No
strike.
problem.
No problem. If you hadn't seen her on the foul line, you would think it was a perfect shot. I think she slipped a little bit, lost balance, but she still managed to send the ball where she wanted to send it, and sometimes that's all it takes, right? Just get the ball where you want it to go, and that's it. Okay, Bella to finish a very big game with the last strike. 264 for Bella. Oh, my favorite Brooklyn shot. I love it.
I was gonna say.
Double for Anna in great style. 6-pin slapped forward. Very good game. 259. Puts her at plus 18. Big game. Great comeback from Anna. Sometimes we need a little bit of luck, you know?
Always.
Yep. It's always better when that luck happens exactly when you need it. On a string of strikes, right? When you need a double. Last shot from Anna. 7-pin.
Ah, great game. Great game. 258. That puts her on 17 over for 3.
17 over for 3.
Now Emma started to her third frame, the 10th frame. Ooh. 10 pin. That was a big shot right there.
Yeah.
If that strike would have been a double. Could have been a 200
It was a
game.
good shot.
It was a good shot.
Just the angle of entry did not look
Yeah.
great. Now we have 10 pin, 7 pin,
Avery.
10 pin.
Avery also in a great shot. That also was a big shot.
And now makes a spare, no problem.
So
With this strike there, it's going to be 192.
Yep. And on lane 51, Avery with a 9 spare, she's going to finish with 189. Oh, look at that one.
That's what she needed a shot before. That's what I'm telling about luck being timed well. You just not have to get lucky, but you have to get lucky at the right time. And if Emma was to carry that 10 pin or get lucky on that shot, that'd be a 2-0 game with another strike, allowing her to max out for 210.
Yep.
Right? That's 20 pins more.
Instead, her good shot was a 10 pin.
Yeah. Bowling. Sometimes it's so annoying. I can feel the annoyance even though I'm not bowling right now.
Candice with a 2-5 in the 10th
Difficult
frame.
part because it's very choppable. Not saying that she will, but that's something that me and Gia very often argue about. Maybe not argue.
How to shoot it.
How to shoot it.
Yeah.
So Gia shoots it from the left, I shoot it from the right. My chances of chopping it are very high. But it's very difficult for me to shoot it from that.
Okay.
Very good
She
shot.
made it. She made it.
Very good shot, yeah. Alright, let's see if she gets lined up over here. She only did strike once in this game. We do still have 2 more games to go, and you never know. We just seen a very big comeback from players like Jeremy with 250. Now we see the 258 from Anna. We saw Bella with 260. Big games are very possible, so having a lower game does not mean that you're out of it, that you rolled yourself out. It just means that the road there might be a bit more difficult. And we have Tendence with ball change.
Trying something new for the next
Gaining
game.
a 9.
Well, thank you everyone for having me. I'm going to pass my mic to Blair. Thank you, Chama.
I'll see you soon.
I will see you later.
I'll talk to you guys just in a bit. All right, hello, SYC families. We are back. We have a little mixture of U12, U15 boys in front of us. Looks like we're going to be watching Colton Pinkowski, Trevor Mason, Gabriel Solomon, Lewis Cloud, Spencer Inaki, and Jasper Sills. To the left, we've got Frankie Katz, Tanner Germain, Logan Priest, Dylan Ingram, Toby Geronimo, and Anthony Mendez Jr. And then to the right, we also have Dylan Fieldstad, Gleason Garski, Nolan Randisi, Cooper Powell, Chase Rudy, and Caden Sham. Those are the bowlers that we are watching. We are in game number 4, I believe.
Of course, they are 5-game blocks. So the bowlers have one game after this, and then they will be done for the evening. They'll come back in the morning. They'll bowl 5 more games on a long pattern. Ah, good try there by Lewis. See if we have some bios here. Spencer is from Kailua, Hawaii. Bowls at Schofield Bowling Center. Great spare by Spencer. He's 15 years old. He loves sending messengers, and he's very proud of his sanctioned 300 game. He likes playing Roblox with his friends, and he wants to say hi to all his family, his girlfriend Ari, and all of his friends. He'd also like to thank everyone that has supported him on his bowling journey. Colton is representing Wayne's World Pro Shop here. Oh, I apologize. We've been saying Louis, his name wrong. His name is Louis Cloud. So I apologize. He is from Hawaii, also 14 years old, and he won the SYC Idaho last year in the 15 U division. It was his first SYC, and he won. He's very good with numbers, and he wants to say hello to TJ and Jacob. So I apologize, Louis. So scores are being input right now. We'll take a look at some scores after this, after a few frames of this game. Nice strike by Trevor Mason there. He's from Mabank, Texas. Bowls at City View in Fort Worth with CDB. He loves to collect Pokemon cards. Trevor is a multi-time SYC champion. Got little Nolan Randisi to the right here, going for his spare. Nice shot by Cooper Powell. The U12 bowlers, they always just are having the most fun in the plaza. Caden Sham is putting on a spare clinic. 9 spare, 9 spare, 8 spare, 8 spare. Good double by Trevor Mason. Caden's left himself a tricky spare, but still may happen. I see Annette in the chat. We're missing you this weekend for sure. We'll see you guys at an SYC in 2025, I'm sure. Hope you're doing well. It was funny saying hello to all the bowling families this weekend, and we were saying Happy New Year, and it was weird because it's February, but it's the first event of the year. So we were saying hello to everyone. Colton's on a double here, stepping up. See if he can convert for a turkey. Also got Gabe on the left lane. Good shot by Gabe, just a little bit inside though. Paid a big penalty, unfortunately. He'll jump back on it, I'm sure. Here's little Nolan Randisi. I just love Nolan's game. Nolan had a super success last year on the Bolero Youth Series circuit, earning thousands of dollars in scholarship that he's just gonna save up until he's ready to go to college someday. Him and his sister Alyssa, both very smart bowlers. A lot of these youth athletes that you see competing today, not only are they good on the lanes, but they're good at their schoolwork off the lanes. All right, let's take a look at some scores. Our scores, of course, are updated on bowlmetrics.com. So overall, in the U15 boys, Eli Inkner, he's leading at plus 171. Ezra is in second, and third is Gavin. U15 girls, Anna Anthony still in the lead. Alyssa Randisi is behind her in second. U12 boys, we've got Gleason Garsk in first, Frankie Katz in second, Colin in third. U12 girls, Priscilla Garcia's leading, Ellie Kate in second, Nevaeh Jepson in third. And then in the U18 boys division, Ernesto Reynoso leading the event, Braden McDonough in second, and Caden White in third. In U18 girls, Bella Castilla in the lead, followed by Caitlin Abagania and Brooke Pabst. On the medium pattern, though, Trevor Mason is leading currently. He's bowled games at 217, 196, and 178. He's here on lane 50. Asking for it to go Brooklyn. It does not, but it does not split. So he can go out and shoot that 10 pin. Great spare by Louie. Looking around, looks like Jairus had a string, Jairus Alo. But other than that, the scores are not as high as we predicted they would be. Oh, Frankie Cat's here. Frankie has a 4-bagger. See if he can make this a 5-bagger with his Ion Max. Ah, trip it. So close. Another Ion Max for Jasper here. Oh, just a bit to the right. Hayden gets that little spare the hard way. His ball bounces off the 1, 2, 4 into the 10. We'll take it. Little Chase here. I remember Chase Rudy. We met him at a Wyoming Youth Bowling Tour event. He's one of the youngest bowlers at the Wyoming Youth Bowlers Tour. A great tournament series. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I didn't meet him in Wyoming. He's from Virginia. Just kidding. I'm sorry. Chase is from Virginia, Bolero, Mechanicsville. He's 10 years old. He's hoping Jason Belmonte is watching. He is his favorite bowler. He made it to Junior Gold and finished 90th in the top 100. Averaged 158 at just 10 years old. So awesome to see Chase back out here. So many great youthful bowlers. Great shot by Jasper. Little Chase stepping up here on the right lane, just off camera. Got the front three, or it's got 3 in a row going into the 10. This is a big shot for little Chase. As Gleason goes for the baby split here, I hope he picks it up. Gleason was our gold medalist on the short pattern here at the first event of the year. When we met him yesterday at the check-in, it's his first SYC, he was wearing a shirt that had the letters EKB on it. And that stands for Every Kid Bowls. And the funds from the sales of that t-shirt and that hoodie with the big logo on it, he donates the proceeds to his youth program where they buy new bowling balls for brand new bowlers, which I think is a fantastic mission. These youth bowlers are really just doing so much for their community. It's so fun to learn about them and meet their families when they come out to all the SYCs. Frankie Cat's having a great game here. He's on lane 47, just off to the left. You can get to 214. All right, we will be taking a short break after the end of this game as everyone changes pairs for their last game of of round 2. Gonna watch everyone finish their 10th frame here. Caden Sham finishes with a 182, nearly clean. Actually, yeah, he only had one open frame, just a little washout. Worked hard for that 182. Nolan ran DC 201 on that pair. Great spare by Gabe. That's a very hard conversion there. 3, 6, 9, 10. Gabe finishes with 205. Jasper 201. Frankie got to 213 that game. Great shot by Trevor Mason. Trips a 4-pin out for Trevor. It's a little animated there, as he should be. He's going to make a little, he's going to change balls in the fill. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to stay with the ball he has. All right, with that, Trevor finishes with a 216, and we're going to take a short break, and Coach Jazz will be joining us for game number 5. All right. We are back. You guys didn't go anywhere, but we took a short break. We've got another group of bowlers here. This is game number 5 on the medium pattern. We've got Joseph Evanson, Jake Sale, Sally, John Verde, Connor Atkinson, John Yelton, JJ, and Andrew Prosperi. And I apologize for any pronunciations of the names wrong. Here's JJ here. He's going for this little baby split. I feel good about him converting it because he has matched his amazing SYC Vegas jersey. I jinxed him with those cool salmon pants. JJ's from Manuka, Illinois. He's 12 years old. He only started bowling 3 years ago. He has all A's in school. And he wants to say hello to the Brandolinos and Kyle Troop. So, hello, Gianna. Your banner is right to the right of the screen if you're watching. We'll see you at an SYC in 2025 soon. Hello, Jim. We're missing you guys out in Vegas. It's young Joseph there on 49. And, of course, we got McKellen Gagne to the left. He just walked off the lane. Playing Canfield, Michael Evanson Jr., Andrew Nichols, Kobe Cabanti, and Jairus Alo. G is in Indy for the Hoosier. That's a great way to spend the weekend. It's a great college tournament. I think it's the toughest of the year. Always on a really hard pattern. Andrew here is from Elk Grove, California. Bowls at Steve Cook's Fireside Lanes. 14 years old. He won the Hawaii YBT team event tournament with his teammates, and he's really good at writing and wants to say hello to his sister, Lindsay. So hello, Lindsay. Got John here. Oh, little rough break for Mr. John. John is from Las Vegas, Nevada. Favorite practice bowling center is Suncoast. JT was the anchor of his high school varsity bowling team and had the highest average in his division as a freshman. Loves all sports. He's also getting into baseball and golf. Wants to say hello to Grandpa and Grandma, Aunt Tracy, Aunt Tina, Xander, and Uncle Dan. Here's Jake. Jake always has really cool jerseys. He used to have a jersey that had his dogs on it. I need the dog jersey back. If Jake and his mom are listening to this after the event is over, bring back the dog jersey. Bob wants to know what oil pattern they are bowling on. They are bowling on a medium pattern this afternoon. It started at 41 feet. Volume of 25.5 mils. Hi, Coach Jazz.
Hi, Blair. What's up?
See, isn't the sound so much better than this morning?
Actually, it is. Yes.
Thank you.
Good job.
Oh, I don't know what happened. It was rough. Someone in the chat just asked what the pattern was, and I said it started at 41 feet and 25 mils, but what do you think it's at now?
It might depend on the pair.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the medium pattern. And, I think as it gets later in the block, some pairs get a little bit tricky because we're following all different styles. So there might not be a defined place to play developed.
Yeah. Sorry, I just opened Hawaiian gummies and I need to look at them. Mango pieces. Sorry, I'm trying one.
And shout out to Chad from Hawaii
Oh my gosh.
for bringing all of us some really tasty snacks.
Would you like a mango bite?
Not right now.
Okay.
I'm good.
They're really good, actually. Great shot by Joseph there. So I think I've run through where everyone is from. I've pleaded to Jake to bring back his dog jersey because he used to have a jersey with his own personal dog on it.
Wow.
It was great, but he grew out of it.
Do you have a Bosa jersey for your dog?
I don't. No, I need to. I do have a Bosa sticker on my water bottle, though.
Okay.
Someone made me that.
Nice.
Isn't it so cute?
That's cute.
It's a little cartoon Bosa.
That clunk you heard was Blair's water bottle hitting the
It
microphone.
was. Yeah. It's been a long day, people. I need more coffee. Even though I got an afternoon coffee, I think they gave me a decaf Americano this morning. I'm going with that. Jazz, the scores were not as high as I predicted they would be for this block.
On this pattern?
Yeah.
I've been running the scores the first 3 games, and I've come across several 240, 250 games or higher, but they've been really scattered around the center.
Okay. And then the 2 end pairs were our 300s. So we had the
Interesting.
31 and 32, and then
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have, during the first 3 games, I have seen several people, maybe they shoot 120 to 140 or 150, and then they come back with a 240 or 250. So I've seen several people have a 100-pin difference game to game.
Jeez, that's crazy. Yes, so in the U18 boys, currently, plus 124 is leading. That's Mr. Ernesto Reynoso. Mateo Quintero, plus 79. So we do have, let me scroll down here, quite a few bowlers plus, though. All the way to the 15th position.
Wow.
U18 girls, plus 135. Bella Castillo is putting on a clinic on the medium pattern.
Very nice. 735, that's strong.
Very strong.
Second place, 618, and there's only 2 girls averaging over 200 on this pattern in the U18 group.
So U15 boys, only 1, plus 40. Kobe Cabanting, who I think we just watched before he moved on to the next pair, and then John Verde, who I know we just watched. Or is he here? No, he's here. John is here.
So this is game 5 or game 4? Blair, is this game 4 or 5?
I thought it was 5. I think it's 5.
Okay.
I was showing Jim a necklace. Yeah.
The previous screen you're on only had the game 3 update.
Yeah, I'm not sure why U15 girls is so far behind. Oh, wait. U18 girls. U18 girls, their inputting scores. Right
Okay.
now. Yep.
Great. So I guess I was doing scores for the first 4 games.
You were.
If this is game 5.
You were. You're a superstar this weekend, helping out. You did a great seminar yesterday
Thank
on
you.
being prepared. Looks like the U12 boys minus 40 is. We just watched Caden Shamble. Caden is doing exactly what you want to be doing, keeping it in play and making your spares.
Yep, that's what we want.
Oh, and we can actually see Ernesto Reynoso to the left of us. Look, I can show our friends at home so they can see too.
Oh, you have another camera over
Well, yeah, but it's a weird angle.
there. Okay.
But, and I'm actually not sure. 43.
He
Yeah, you
just-
can
yep.
see. There he is, right there.
Oh, that was a strike. Way on the left side of the screen.
Yeah. Yeah. So if our pair in front of us get done, we will show a little,
Okay.
little to the left. They're a little.
And just to update Ernesto, this game double, 6-3 open, so split, and then 3 bagger.
Brady McDonough down there has the front 6.
Excellent. What pair is that on? Oh, I see.
39, yeah.
Okay.
There's more snacks. Hawaiian cookies.
Oh, that was a nice shot on lane 50 right there from Andrew for a 3-bagger.
Got a hambone yell out in the chat. Love it. Don't forget to multitask tomorrow. Watch us and FS1.
That's right. So on the right side of the screen on lane 52, Yuhan Kwan is going to be up. What is he in the U15 division still or U18?
I believe he's U15 still.
Okay.
He is a fantastic bowler.
Yeah, he's at minus 15 right now.
Yeah, he's still U15.
Okay.
But let's see
in,
what he's overall.
currently in 9th place.
Overall, yeah, he's in 9th.
Yep. Really strong bowler from the Northwest. A little bit light there, 2-4-10.
Yeah, overall, Ernesto Reynoso is currently leading U18 boys. U15 boys, Eli Ingner leading. U15 girls, Anna Antony, way out into that.
Wow.
And she's plus 200. Lissa Randisi is behind her at minus 161.
That's a commanding lead there.
She is having a very, very good tournament.
Well, and 300 games certainly help the score, don't they?
Usually. Bella Castillo in the U18 girls, she is leading. Caitlin Abagani is chasing her. Brooke Paps right behind her.
Nice.
Did we do U15 girls? We did U15 girls. U12 girls. Priscilla Garcia here. She's currently leading, followed by Emma Inaki. and Ellie Kate Murray. And then U12 boys is Gleason Garsk. And Trevor Mason is behind him.
Wow.
Gleason was the bowler yesterday that we met at check-in, who he raises money through the sales of his shirts, and he donates bowling balls to new bowlers in his youth league.
I love that.
I do too. I think that's fantastic. Sometimes these youth bowlers make me feel like I'm behind in life because they are just doing such great things for the world.
That's a good shot from John Verde there, right in front of us too, for a 3-bagger.
That's 5 in a row for JJ.
Nice.
Let's go. Let's go.
Definitely some striking going on that pair right in front of us.
Bob wants to know when we are going live next. So this is the last game of this round 2. Round 3 will begin tomorrow at 10 a.m. And we do have those times posted on Storm Youth Bowling, the Facebook page.
10 a.m. Pacific time.
Thank you, yes. 10 a.m. Pacific time. Rough break for Dahoon there.
And we have JJ up on lane 50, going for 6 in a row.
He has his salmon outfit on today. Oh, hold on.
Get lucky. Nah.
Oh, I don't want to shoot that spare.
It's a tough spare for a right-hander.
But JJ might. JJ might be more positive than I am. Because he went to Coach Jazz's seminar and heard about being positive. Positive self-talk.
That's easier said than done in some circumstances, but super important.
Let's see here. It's just a tough spare on this.
Yep. I think that's a tough spare in any shot.
Good point. Fair.
That was a nice strike there by Joseph.
Great shot by Kobe, too, for a double there. He needed that one. Looks like he doesn't quite like this pair.
Nice shot by Jameson to open up with a three strikes this game.
Ooh, have you seen Ridgely Potter Jr. throw the ball yet? He's on lane 52. Watch this.
Okay, that's on the far right. He's delivering right now. Oh, that is nice. Excellent call, Blair. That was a good shot for him, too.
Yep.
Bowling pretty well. He's only minus 26. And he's in the U15 also?
He is U15. Yeah, I think this is his last year in U15.
Okay.
He's pulled on TV at Junior Gold. He has a very sound fundamentals for a one-handed or traditional bowler, as they call him now. Isn't it weird that one-handed is like traditional bowler, and then two-handed bowler? What's two-handed bowling? Non-traditional?
Well, if you're old school, I guess, yes.
I know. I'm like, what is that? I think it's all just bowling.
Let's
just
bowling.
Bowl.
Correct.
Oh, as soon as I said Brady at the front 6, I completely jinxed it. He opened. Brady, that's my fault. Little luck there.
We'll take
for
it.
Joseph, yep. Dahoon is on an open on 52.
Yeah. Strike, open.
Yeah.
And both light splits. Let's see if he makes the adjustment. He'll be on the far right. That looks better. 2-8. Hey, at least the 10 pin's not there with it.
Absolutely. He's another player. He's from the Pacific Northwest. He's placed in some PBA regionals. These kids just like have no fear. They'll go out and bowl anyone in any tournament. Nice spare by
That
Dahoon.
was a good spare. That was a good shot by Ridgely right there on lane 51 for a double.
Ridgely works with the team at Weber International.
Nice.
Or actually, Kegel Training Center.
Right.
But the coaches down there. So Weber has their eyes on Mr. Ridgely. But he is a very, very smart young man. And so we'll have to see where he goes off to college.
So double in the 10th for JJ. He's having a good game this game.
Absolutely. Young John Abagania went through a massive growth spurt since the last time I've seen him. How do you deal with bowlers when they go through the growth spurts?
Even though, you don't see them that often, right?
Yeah,
So they can have a big growth spurt to you.
that's true.
The person in the growth spurt, it's way more gradual.
Yeah,
But they kind of get a feel for it. I think their body just kind of adjusts. But especially with the juniors, if they have their thumb in the ball, probably twice a year, you got to check their span, check the finger hole sizes.
at least twice a year, right?
I would think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes as they grow taller, they have to move back on the approach a little bit just to give them a little bit more room.
Oh, that's another thing for sure.
Wow, we'll take that strike.
Yes, we will.
We'll take that one too.
So JJ finished up with a 221. We got John Verde with the 189 on this pair. Those are kind of the top scores here. Jairus Alo, right to the left. He can get to 234.
That's nice.
Mike Hillman was just making fun of me because I'm squinting. I really need that new prescription, apparently. It's really good when you can't see the 80 feet tall
the big screens.
big screens, right? There we go. Jairus is another great
Yep,
young
234.
Yeah.
Way to finish off a block.
His dad just face palmed himself over to the left because they were just talking about Jairus pulled the tat last week and made it to the finals and made it pretty deep in the finals actually. And then today he came for the SYC and he was not bowling quite like he was at the TAT, and they're like, could you go find the bowler that was bowling last week and bring him out today? All right, so we're gonna take a little camera switch here. We're gonna show an awkward angle so that you can watch some more bowling. Pairs are finishing up here though. And we could do this way too. Let's do this way. Get to see 51.
And then from that angle, you can see how the scoreboards look.
Yeah.
You can't read them.
Yeah, not
You
at
can
all.
see what they look like.
Yeah, they are bright LED
Yeah, that's hard to get LED on video.
It really is. I tried. I actually had a plan to have one camera as the scoreboard, and I just couldn't get it to.
Right.
Every time you zoom in, it got blurry, and the bowlers in front of us were very ready to be done for the day.
They bowl fairly quickly, huh?
They bowled very, very quickly. They're about 4 frames ahead of some other pairs. Most of the, I guess most are finishing up. We're gonna have a big wave of pairs ending.
Right around lane 51. Nice shot for a double.
Very nice.
We'll have Duhan coming up on the right lane there on 52. Started with a strike, then 2 splits, and then 2 spares afterwards. So he needs to get back on that strike train.
Yes, he does.
Two pin. Nice shot from Franklin. This is game 10 of the day for these kids.
Yes. Yeah, especially some of the young ones. That's a lot of games in one day.
On a sports shot.
Yeah, and not everyone's from the West Coast. We got
Correct.
some East Coasters, so you're looking
Time
at
change.
8:36
Right.
for some of these kids.
And I think the bigger factor for the East Coast kids is getting up in the morning.
Yes, true.
Because it's 3 hours earlier than your
Yeah.
usual.
Some of them were up, like one of the actually it was Brooke Pabst. Brooke, I saw her dad this morning. She got up at 4 a.m.
Wow.
Her mind and body was just awake.
And they're from the East Coast?
Yeah. So, and then
That's
it
7
was,
o'clock her time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then she was just trying to keep her mind calm.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of, we didn't start till 9 a.m.
Right.
So,
A long time.
yeah.
She'll likely go to bed early tonight.
I would expect. I would. I'm going to do a little lane switch here. Got Jake Lau up. He's having a great game. Every time I've seen Jake bowl, like when he's on the side, he's had a string of strikes.
Well, that was another one in Brooklyn, but on a spare. But having a good game, his 4-bag of this game is clean.
Right, but his score is not showing that he's, like every time I see him, he's striking. But
Right.
What happens when he leaves? I need to go talk. Jake, talk to me. Every time I look up, you're striking. All right, Jazz, I think we're going to watch a couple more shots on 51 and 52, and then we are going to help collect some scores.
Okay.
And call it a night, although Ryder's having a great game here. We'll watch Ryder. Let's finish out this pair. And Ezra, he was at the top of his division in the U15. You can see him up on 54. Oh, what a shot.
Nice.
Can get to 213 there.
Maybe a nice 235 on that pair, too.
A lot of striking the last game, actually.
So far today we've had 1 300 on the short,
Yes.
1 300 on the medium.
Yes.
Do you think we'll have one tomorrow on the long?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going with yes. You know, we always have at least 1 300 at the SYC in Vegas. Gio was asking me earlier how many 300s have we had total in the SYC. I don't know that stat, like total 300s,
Right.
but we will go events where there will be none, and then some events where there will be multiple. So I think it's more the house than the patterns per se, maybe,
Okay.
like tricky houses.
Yeah.
But
And so far we've had one on the boys' side, one on the girls' side.
yeah,
What's it going to be tomorrow?
I don't know, man. I'm hoping that the girls keep going.
That's a pretty fancy spare there on the 7. Did you see that?
Yeah, and Ridgely waved at the camera. He waved to his adoring fans on that one. That was funny. Sebastian Vetter has had a very roller coaster block.
Which included a 300.
He finished the day with a 195. I think he started the day with a 130.
Yeah.
So he's had quite an up and down block. I'm
Nice
sure.
shot from Ryder, keeping a clean game going,
Yes.
which is not the easiest thing in game 10 of
No.
the day. Coming up on 52 is Duhan. He has had 6 consecutive frames without a strike. I'm predicting this will strike.
Okay. I like that. I like that bet. Dahuna's really, his game has changed a lot since we first saw him. Ah, there you go. Very nice. He used to be so low. He still has that bend at the beginning, but he's not quite as low as he used to be, I don't think.
Well, I think part of that he's also gotten taller.
Good point.
He was not big before.
No, he wasn't. So probably trying to generate a lot of speed at the beginning, right?
I like how he gave that rack an extra look to make sure they all went down.
This is a big game here for him.
Yeah.
Oof.
Been several light hits on that lane. There must be a little hang spot.
That pair was a tricky pair this morning too. 51 and 52. I could look up the topography maps for this building because they do have them, but I would go out on a limb and say 51 and 52 is not one of our better pair in the house. I'm not sure. Do you happen to know? Or?
I don't.
Yeah. Darius Alo over here. I'm going to switch the camera out really quick. He's got 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Can get to 244 here on this shot. Look how good he throws it. Oh,
Excellent.
so good. And
Messenger
tosses the
Tosses the
messenger,
carries.
man.
Good way to end up the day for him. 244, great game.
And Jake? Oh, no. Okay, I jinxed
Broke
Jake.
it up.
Yeah, but Yeah, it could have been a lot worse there. 223. He can get into the 230s.
That's nice.
We got going back over here. Dahoon, can he double? All right, what's double or nothing?
I think he's going to double.
Okay. I like that.
He can still go off the sheet here in the 9th and 10th for 212 and save this game a little bit. There it is. That's the one in the 9th.
Awesome. Great shot by Franklin Judd.
It is nice. He needs that one.
Yeah.
Couple up in frames here. Finish on a strong note.
Man, that's just not nice.
Yeah.
What do you tell bowlers when they leave the pocket 710?
Get one.
Good one, Jazz. Good one.
If you're lucky, you get two.
Very lucky.
Yeah. Have you ever picked up the 710 player?
I have actually. Didn't see it though. And it wasn't out of anger. It was one of those pure luck 710s. I was bowling league when I still lived in Columbus. I just threw a normal 10 pin with my spare ball and hit it apparently just right, and it bounced out, and the whole league, it was like a 24 lane center that we're bowling league in. The whole league saw it.
Except
and they're
for
all
you.
yelling. And I had turned around, and then when I turned around, both pins were gone, and I'm like,
Wow.
how'd that happen? So, yeah, it was an interesting one. Have you picked it up?
I have only once.
Yeah.
Okay, 10th frame here. Ryder's got the first one on the 10th for a double or a three bagger. Let's see if we can add one more.
Hassan just jumped in the chat. Hello, Hassan.
Hello, Hassan. Nice to see you in the chat here. Thanks. And he did get that strike for you, Hassan.
Yes, he did. Little John here. Let's get another strike.
That's also for 4 in a row for him. Both these kids are finishing strong this game.
They're like, we're ready to go to Steak and Shake for a milkshake, some fries, a burger.
Now Ryder, if he strikes on the fill ball, 258.
That's a great game, yeah.
It's a very strong game.
And gets away with it, Brooklyn. Great job, Ryder. 258.
John can get his. Yep.
Little tap, too.
Very nice. 209.
Yep. Awesome. All right,
Good way
let's
to
see.
finish with 5 in a row.
Fantastic.
Both of them.
Now, Dahoon could get 5 in a row, too, here.
And he wants it.
Yes, he does. Franklin could get up to 4.
That's right. How cool would that be? The last game, 10th game, everybody on the pair strikes out.
Oh, I want that to happen now. Let's do it. Come on. Kids,
That's
if you're
6 in a
listening.
row.
Brooklyn.
Okay, we'll take it.
Turkey.
We will take it. After all those 9 counts, we'll take it.
Well, they don't make you give it back. So.
You can't give it back.
Exactly.
That would be against the rules.
We'll take it.
See if Franklin can keep it going.
We put too much pressure on him. Okay, Dahoon. What do we got here? Oh,
There we go. Right
that
back in the
was solid.
pocket. Good for him.
Bob says if he has a chance, he would want to go to Storm headquarters in Utah.
It's
Come
awesome.
on. Yeah, it's great. We are open to the public with an appointment. So you just email tech@stormbowling.com. And we're located in Brigham City, Utah, which is about an hour north of Salt Lake City. We have a brand new museum with thousands of bowling balls inside. You can see how a bowling ball is made. It's a very cool tour, actually.
All right. Yeah. Nice 200 game save for him. And rumor has it, our friend Hassan may make an appearance at the Storm headquarters at some point this year.
Oh, I would love to see Hassan.
We don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah,
That's a rumor.
I did hear a rumor. He did send me a little message too, asking some questions, and it would be great to see him again in the States. Remember when he came the summer and went to every PWBA event? That was fantastic.
Yep. And knowing him, he may not tell us. He may just appear at the door of the Storm.
I could totally see that happen.
Surprise.
All right, Jameson here is the last bowler bowling on the high side.
Okay. Got the first one on the 10th. Can he get the second? No.
All right. You know what that means, Coach Jazz?
I think that means that's a wrap up for the day, huh?
That is it. We 10 games are in the books. We'll come back in the morning. We will award some medals.
Yep.
And then in the afternoon, we'll award some trophies.
How exciting.
So until tomorrow, we hope you all have a good night, and we'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. from South Point Bowling Plaza.
Okay. See everybody later. Have a good night. We'll see you in the morning.
You've been watching the 2025 SYC Nevada. The SYC Nevada would not be possible without the generous donations from our sponsors: Storm Bowling, Cool Wick, PBA Junior, Kegel, Turbo 2-in-1 Grips, 3G Shoes, Ray's Eyewear, Ballard's Bowling Academy, Master Industries, Quality Respite and Home Care, and by T&D Transportation. Special thanks to the official scoring system of the Storm Youth Championships, Bowlmetrics. The preceding was produced exclusively by Storm Bowling. For more information on upcoming events and more, please visit stormbowling.com. Once again, thanks for watching.